today we're going to be playing Coral Island. And I know I'm like 15 minutes late, but you know, life was lifing, so sorry about that. I gotta get YouTube set up real quick.
Today.
Yeah. At least I know the sound is working on fucking YouTube. Okay. I'm trying to... Indy, you're kind of all up in my business. Just okay. This is my old girl, Indy. She's my oldest cat that I have. She's super, super sweet, super lovey. Loves all the attention. There we go. So I have played Coral Island a few times. Like, I've played it a couple times. I have multiple saves. Well, 3 save files in here on Coral Island. But I've never fully played it through. So hopefully streaming, fucking fly, hopefully streaming will help fix that. Because it is a cute game. I enjoy the game. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. And it's very similar. Like very, very similar to Stardew Valley, but also different in its own way. So we'll see. It's like Johnny Bravo hair. I like that one, simple enough. And customize the hair color a little bit. Cedric, stop chewing on that. Cedric was deciding to chew on a freaking sucker wrapper. Alright, we'll have her be a redhead. These cats, I'm telling ya. All right. Stop it. Perfect. Oh, we'll do a random name. All right, well, Anastasia. I don't like that middle name. I'll just do Anastasia May. Cozy Acres. Did I spell acres right? Probably not. Oh, I did. Huh. Look at me go. Alright, we'll just do the tutorial and everything because I haven't played this in a long time. So, uh-oh, you need to fill what? Oh. Are you sure you want to create this character? You can change the clothes in here. Yeah. Yep. Alright. So, Miss Anastasia here. Is moving to Coral Island. I don't know what the volume is for the game, so hopefully somebody will join soon and let me know if the volume for the actual game is up to par. You leave Pokyo to start a new life on Coral Island. And I am excited to play this because the new update has happened. Although they haven't added divorce yet, so I'm still... Oh, bug, you scared me. I'm still salty about divorce not being added. But, I'll just have to deal with that, I guess. Hopefully it does actually get added. They're like... When they talk about it, they say that it hasn't been added yet. So hopefully it is actually coming. But I don't know. I'm hoping they're not just stringing us along. Hello, Anastasia. Welcome back to Coral Island, your new home. It's been a long time, Anastasia. Good to see you again. I can't remember the last time we had a visitor. Hee hee. I trust you had a wonderful journey with Mr. Wataru. Yes, it was safe and comfortable. I'm still not sure what I'll do here. It's weird. It feels like I've done this before, maybe in another life. Maybe you're remembering your trip back from when you were a kid. I still remember your parents, good folks. You must be quite tired from the journey. Let's head over to your new place. Let's head over to my new place. Cedric, my door is open. You can come in anytime. I was spoiled with Wildflowers, where they had the characters talk for you. You didn't have to read it all. You didn't have to read all the chats. So I'm gonna miss that. Oh, and if you didn't catch my Elden Ring stream, I beat Wildflowers off stream. So I'm trying to get caught up to where I was in Wildflowers so I can jump back on and we can do the ending of Wildflowers together. Unfortunately, I already know what happens, but some of you might not. So it is what it is. I'm sorry, guys. All right, the floors are done. Just in time. Oh my, what a coincidence. We've just finished patching things up here. Is this the new farmer? Yes, I am the new farmer. That's right, Anastasia May. This is Dinda and Yoko. They're the local carpenters. Oh, she's not napping. Nice to meet you, Anastasia. Hello, Anastasia. It's always exciting to welcome someone new to our little island. So glad to be here. Indeed, this will be your new house, or this will be your new house. It's a bit run down, but excuse me, Mayor Connor? Did you just say we did a poor job here? No, I mean, Don't worry, I'm just joking. Unfortunately, we could only patch up the roof so it doesn't leak and replace some of the rotten wood. If you want more renovations, you can visit our shop and house in Hillside, northeast of here. We won't charge you for it, but you'll need to gather the materials yourself. Once we restore the foundation, you can decorate the house the way you like. We've placed the complete instructions in your mailbox. Well then, it's about time we head home. See you both around. Take care and good luck. Let's see our mess of a farm. As you can see, people are very excited that you're here. Doubly so for Sam. You should pay him a visit once you're more settled in. He's the owner of the general store in town. And that is the field where I'm guessing you'll spend most of your time. Yep, it's a huge farm. It's a huge, huge farm. So it's a bit messy now, but I'm sure you'll take care of it in no time. Once you harvest your crops, you can put them or anything else you have to sell here in the shipping bin. I'll ship the content overnight to the appropriate stores in town, and you'll receive the funds the following day. I'll be going now so you can get some rest. Oh, since you just got here, you probably haven't bought anything you need for farming yet. Here's a little something from the town to get you started. You received a watering can, an axe, a scythe, and some random seeds. If you need anything else, I'm at your disposal. Come to me with problems, questions, some mean sake, haha. Welcome. All right. This is our nice little rundown cabin here. It's in a very sorry state. Plant seeds, water seeds. To repair your house, we'll need you to gather some materials. Please collect 50 wood and 20 stone. Once you have everything, head to the carpenter and place an order at the counter. Your house will be repaired on the same day. So, if I'm remembering correctly, that is just to grow crops. Oh, I probably should have just... Yeah, whatever. I probably should have skipped the tutorial, but it's okay. If I'm remembering correctly... Oops. That's what I wanted. But if I'm remembering correctly, for... the first upgrade to your house is free. You just have to give them the material and it's done the same day. But any other upgrades following that are not free and they are not done the same day. Just the initial one. Tomorrow, when I finally get to go back to work, is going to be rough because my child, her sleep schedule is all wonky since she was sick. I'm not excited for how tired her and I are both going to be tomorrow. But I have a short day, so that'll be nice. Since I kind of already know a little bit, I know we need one of these, so I need more wood. Because the inventory fills up pretty quick. And we need a place to store all this shit. That's something I'm gonna really miss about wildflowers too, is the fact that you had, see, inventory, it's full already. So I'm gonna miss that. You had infinite storage in wildflowers. In this, you do not, which is the same as Stardew Valley. Do not have infinite storage. Oh, oops. Here we go. Yes, but if I... I'll just put the scrap in there. And see, that's irritating because if I crafted that, I was gonna quite literally have an open space. But you can always get stuff back Unlike Stardew Valley, where if you put stuff to sell in Stardew Valley, you can get like the last thing you put in there back, not everything you put in there back. So I'll go see the blacksmith. Oh, I could collect the freaking acorns. And there's no spells to move faster. You just are slow. Hello. Oh, hi there. My name is Raphael. I'm one of the blacksmiths here in Starlet Town. Bonbon. Is Bonbon a puppy or a full-grown boy? Both. What did you say? You must be Anastasia May, right? Damn, I wasn't expecting you to look like this. You're surprisingly cute. Aw, thanks. I know. I'm adorable. Okay. We'll head down to the general store. Peanut! You wonder if Peanut and Taco get along. Welcome, neighbor. Hello, Anastasia, isn't it? It's nice to see... It's nice to see more people choosing to work with their hands. It's very rare in this day and age. That is true, that is true. Oh, a new face. Feeling really good vibes from you, mate. Alright, we can meet some more people. Oh wait, those guys you can't talk to. Whoa, look who's finally here. The new farmer, right? I'm Frank. Hello, Frank. Folks at the tavern have been talking about you. You should stop by sometime. I am quite literally in the tavern. I have stopped by. Eva. Oh, nice to meet you too. My name is Everest. Eva for short. We don't see too many new faces, so your arrival is great for the town. You're welcome for blessing you with my presence. So one thing I really like about Coral Island is that they have this cute little animal shelter And like once your farm or like once your town rank, I believe it is, like once you hit a certain town rank, you get to adopt an animal. And like they have all sorts of animals. So this is a fox. This is another fox. They have a lizard. I don't know what my kid is doing. They have kitties. They have dogs. They have bunnies. Spike Bonkers, you're so cute. So they have all sorts of animals that you can adopt. And then I guess like the developers of the game are making another game, and I think it's like if you pre-order or you buy the other game, they have some sort of event going on where you can turn your you can buy like some sort of costume for like you do something and you get a costume for your animal and you can turn them into like a mythical farm animal, or not farm animal, but like a mythical animal. It's super cute. It's like some blue fox dog deer looking thing. I don't know. Okay. So we're gonna try to get these all planted, because the sooner they are planted, the sooner they are harvestable. But I know we're gonna have some crows steal some of our seedlings here. But once we're at a certain level for farming, we can make a scarecrow. So maybe I'll just do the daisies right now. Because the daisies and the turnips were free. So if I lose some of those, it's not too bad. Hello, cousin. I didn't notice that you got here. This is Coral Island. This is my farm that I have to clean up. Alright, we'll go meet some more people. Oh, oops. How's your Sunday going? Mine's going all right too. I've had a very lazy Sunday. Taco. A new farmer in town. You moved here after the oil spill? Huh. I'm Zara. See you around. Are you really the new person? Dad said you were a farmer. Is that right? What kind of farming tools do you have? Okay, I believe you. Why don't you look like a farmer, though? I got 99 divination last night. Grinded 15 hours yesterday straight for it. Ugh. That sounds terrible. My uncle Syria is new too, just like you. It was. Glad I'm done. My name is Randy. I'm an elementary school teacher. What did you say your name was? Ah, yes, Anastasia. It's nice to meet you. I ran 3 miles this morning, got a nap, and now time to grind RuneScape, or rune crafting. Yeah, I slept in today. I got to sleep in until like 11. Peanut looks a lot like butter. Are they siblings? Hello to you too. I'm Macy. Where are you visiting from? It's nice to finally. Could you stop? It's fine. It's nice to finally have a tourist in town. I'm not visiting. I moved here. Oh, you just moved to Coral Island? Yeah, I did. That's amazing. Welcome and confusing. Why? Well, I hope you're getting around all right. Coral Island is kind of big, so getting your bearings can be pretty hard at first. You'll get used to it in no time, I have no doubt. Oh, I guess I could have stayed standing in the same spot. Oh, hey. I have to say, you're not what I expected. Oh, no, I didn't mean it in a bad way. I heard from the twins who run the inn that a new farmer moved in. I just thought, you know, never mind. Well, hello to you, Chew. Ugh, spring, not the best time to move here. By the way, I'm Chew. Oh, Charles, you and your allergies. Hi, Indy. There are simple craft projects you can make yourself to improve your farm. We sell some blueprints if you'd like to try one. Okay. Ow, ow. Alright. Oh, I already met. I think that was Sam. It was either Sam or Jim. Hey you, is this our new neighbor? Making your way around town, huh? Have you been to the tavern yet? Yes, I have. Frank is there all the time. Have you two met? Oh, he's my husband. You know what? You should stop by our house sometime. Frank will cook us dinner. That sounds wonderful. Yes, you can tell us your story. Nosy, nosy. Oh, Anastasia is in Anastasia. Yep, me. That's me. It's nice to finally meet you. Oh, nice to meet you too. Farmer, cool. I'm one of the doctors here. I forgot what time in this game you pass out. So I gotta pay attention to the time so she doesn't pass out. I saw like a video. I didn't watch it, but I saw a video that like somebody posted a video about a different cozy game that I played and beat like a year or so ago. Whenever it came out. It's called Fae Farms, and like the thumbnail said that it was shutting down or something. I'm gonna have to see. And so it was a really cute game. And I think they had like expansions and stuff that I didn't get, but it was a really cute game. I was playing it on Switch. Could you stop? Introducing the basic bag. Okay. Yeah, so once we buy the basic bag, we can then scroll through our inventory, but until then, you can't scroll through it. So, kind of sucks. Let's sell that. Sure, we'll sell those. Well, I'll keep one. Okay, how much? I need 20 stones and 50 wood. I have 10 stones and no wood because I made the chest, the storage chest. All right, well. Let's see if I can get the stone that I need. Then I can run over to the carpenter and upgrade my house very quickly. I'm fucking stuck on shit. Okay. Ew, excuse me. I think they're over here. Yeah. Oh, you're Anastasia. I've heard about you from my Uncle Yoko, the carpenter. Tall mustache, no? Actually, I also just moved here last winter for work. Awesome, thank you. I'll work on it right away. Yoko, honey, a slight change of plans. Anastasia May's here with the building materials. Let's head over to the farm and repair her cabin. Wow, that's awesome. Let's do it. Yeah, go fix my house. How are the house upgrades? More comfortable, right? Now move it and help me get your stuff inside, kiddo. Ooh, that old thing was really heavy. We're finished. What do you think? Looks brand new. No more holes. How long is the warranty? I hope you can sleep better now. Look, no more moldy wood. We replaced all of it. We also built a new foundation for the house. That means it's strong enough for more furniture now. You can start decorating to make things comfier. Speaking of decoration, we have a furniture store in town, but since there are fewer tourists, we don't stock many options anymore. No one's buying, you know. Check it out though. You might see something you like. If you want, we can go there, right? All right, that's enough. You'll scare the kid. Oh, sorry. I got too excited there. We love that store. Even got some of my cousins helping out there. It's a family business for us. Feel free to visit when you have the time. It's in the middle of town. Shouldn't be hard to find. Alright, that's all for... The girl looks like Nami from Lilo and Stitch. She kind of does. Honey, aren't you forgetting something? Oh yeah, the TV. We threw in a TV for you, free of charge. It's old and bulky, but it still works perfectly. It gets a good amount of channels too, like this, weather. Well, sometimes you gotta smack it good at a 60-degree angle like this. The channels are very useful, like the weather report on the channel, so you can skip watering the crops on rainy days to go fishing or something. I don't know what you like to do, but you get the idea. There are variety shows too, love them. Some shows have useful tips if you pay close attention. Okay, I'm kind of over this. There we go. Oh, I have one spare piece of wood. Excuse me. And we'll just sell these. How lovely to see a new face around here. You can call me Betty, dear. You're the first visitor we've had in a while. After the oil spill last year, tourists hardly come anymore. I keep imagining these cozy games as just RuneScape, the never-ending cozy game. I don't know. I feel like RuneScape is not as cozy as the games that I play. I don't know though. I can't really judge it because I have never played it, so I could be completely wrong. It could be the coziest game of all. That's really what I'm seeing. They're all RuneScape, but with 100 less things. Oh yeah, I heard about you. You're the new farmer from San Francisco. Siskio, right? That's right, Pokyo. I'm Theo. Alright, I'm gonna go check on Esther real quick. Esther ate a big old lunch and then she just took a poop and then said, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. She's supposed to be taking a nap. So she's eating a snack now. Hopefully she'll be napping soon. Well, she had mac and cheese and she had salami and then like a fruit cup of like the mandarin oranges in the cups. And she didn't eat any of the oranges, but she ate the shit out of the mac and cheese. And she ate quite a bit of the salami. But yeah, kind of like that. Which is really funny because yesterday Kenny and I and Esther, we went to Chinese food. We went to the one in Peru because we went to the Target in Peru. And we were not a fan of that Chinese buffet. It was not very good. Me, I'm from here. I fish for a living. Yeah, it was like, it was not the best. Oh, hello. I don't think we met. I'm Alea. You're the new arrival, huh? Don't bother me and I won't bother you. Ha, psych. You're in my way. No, seriously, you're in my way. An aficionado of Chinese in the area. I don't get Chinese often. Well, the one in Peru is not good. I'm a Mexican food expert for a 70-mile radius. I like the buffet, the China buffet in DeKalb and the one in Sandwich. Those two are my favorites. And I think the Yorkville one, I remember not liking it as much growing up. But I think it's changed owners. Because, like, it's not the same name as it used to be. So it's still a Chinese buffet, but a different, like, ran by different people, I think. Oh, I don't think I've seen you before. Are you new in town? See you around. And I think there's one in Mendota too, but I don't know. I don't know for sure if there is or not. I think there's one. If there is, I haven't eaten there. I like the one in Ottawa behind the interstate and the one further down 34 in Plano. Uncle Jed and I went to Mendota 3 weeks ago. I guess I didn't realize there was one in Ottawa or in Plano. The one in Peru though was not good. It was not good. Like the lo mein noodles, they didn't have like any of the vegetables or anything in them. I love honey chicken, and the honey chicken at the Peru one literally tasted like it was just chicken cooked in honey, whereas like other places it has like other seasonings and stuff in it. In Ottawa, I'm most familiar with, they have like 10 tables of buffet and a whole selection of sauces. Oh. Might have to go to that one. Do they have American food there? You just moved to the... I realized I didn't listen to a single thing that dude said. Oh, you just moved to the farm. Welcome to the community. My name is Anne. A quick word of advice from your new neighbor. Be patient. Since last year, those darn crops aren't growing like they used to. They don't have like any American food in the one in Ottawa? Not at all? Or clean beef strips. Okay. Kenny doesn't do Chinese food. So like the one in DeKalb, it has like pizza and stuff like, and mac and cheese and mozzarella sticks and very basic Americanized, like American food. But the one in Peru, it had some, but like no burgers and stuff. No. Oh yeah, none of that at all. None. Okay. Cause yeah, I can get like Esther will eat the rice. She'll eat like the sweet and yesterday she was eating like the sweet and sour chicken because it's basically just like breaded chicken. I know a lot like, but a lot of Chinese buffets will have like some sort of American food. Like basic, not like you can order like a burger or anything, but like, I don't know. The one in Sandwich doesn't though. But I definitely feel like I want to check out the one in Ottawa. I'm thinking they have different versions of chicken. That's just basic chicken. Yeah, he could eat that. Because like the one in Sandwich, they don't have anything that Kenny would really eat. Like he would eat like the basic like, what's for dinner tonight? Because now I want to go to Ottawa. I have no idea what... I don't have anything planned for dinner tonight. Or should I say the farm? I'd be down to go to Ottawa. I don't know if Kenny will be down to do Chinese twice in one day. Especially because the one in Peru like tore mine and his stomach up yesterday. But I'm willing to take that chance. Abandon your husband and child, 6 p.m. Sounds good to me. Let me go tell him real quick so he knows. I'll be right back. Well, I'll text him. I think I'd rather go at 5-ish. The stream ends at 4, but I'll end it probably at like 4:15 because I started 15 minutes late, so I'll try to go to 4:15. But it'll also be depending on like when I get close to the end of stream, when a day is ending here, because it has like an autosave thing, but I prefer to just save to the next day. I texted him because I don't know if he's still in Esther's room or not. I'm down too. How much is it per person there? Oh, that's not bad at all. Is that you, Taro? Nope. Oh. Haven't seen you before. Are you new here? Yes, I am new. Did I say that right? I'm Waku. It's a pleasure to meet you. Dad told me about you. He's the one who brought you here on the chicken boat. Yep, the one with the hat. Did I hear a Pokyo accent? Oh, you are? Where in Pokyo are you from? Up the hill, next to the thingy. Oh, right, the thingy. Yes, of course. One thing I really like about this game is see all these question marks? Those are strangers. But you can see where everybody is. You don't have to guess where they are. It's a small feature, but I like it because I know at some point very soon there's a quest to meet everybody. And it shows what time they're open. It does. You live here, huh? I see you around often? Oh, a farmer. Well, I do farm work too. If you need help, contact me. I'll give you a friends and family price. Yeah, I'll do the work myself. Yeah, it does. Like, it just shows you so much. It is his thing. We don't have to tell him that we went to the Chinese, that Kenny and I went to the Chinese place in Peru, though. Oh, the new neighbor. So someone really was moving into town, huh? I didn't believe it until I saw you myself. I don't often go to the part of the island where your farm is. It was overgrown the last time I visited. Just a mess. How is it so far? Still a mess, Emily. Still a fucking mess. Okay. Nobody's here. Oh. There was one person. I feel like I already talked to him, though. Did I? Yeah. I got some bread and butter pickles from Uncle Jed yesterday. I got, he gave me a thing of zesty ones and a thing of, oh, I already talked to, yeah, Theo. He gave me a thing of zesty ones that have like a little bit of spice and then just regular bread and butter pickles. No big deal if you and Kenny went, but if I drive all the way over one house away. And he learns it's because we left for Chinese. Kind of a dick move. That's true. That is true. But yeah, we didn't really go out there for Chinese food too, though. Like, we went out there to go to the Target because we were trying to find, Kenny!
What, Nathan?
I think he's just making fun of me because I yelled Kenny. I yelled it and then muted. Yeah. Banish you like Gandalf back to the shadows from whence you came. He did. He left. He went to go reset Esther. She's not napping. She has been incredibly hard to get down for her naps lately. Oh, I almost didn't recognize you in that getup. Oh, so you're the one moving into the lot, huh? That would explain the outfit. Alright, it's not just the town, you know. The inn isn't as busy as it used to be. Hopefully with you moving in, it's a sign of something good. She's a big girl. She doesn't need no nap. I would agree with you if she wouldn't get so overtired after napping. Or after not napping. She gets so overtired that it makes it so hard to put her down for bedtime. Oh, hey, it's nice to see you again. It'll be nice to have more farmers here. Being able to get local produce will be a game changer. Overtired is just a symptom of lack of sugar. Need more cookies. Well, funny that you say that, because we bought her cookies yesterday. Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Valentina. Yeah, it's really fun here. You get to fly kites and build snowmen in winter. Oh, cute little child. Esther does know, like, where the sugar is in our house. And because it's in the kitchen, like, with my little coffee station. And she will go in there and she'll just pop open, because it's not like a screw top or anything. It's just you push on the lid and you just pop it off. And she will pop it off and she will just stick her hands in there and start playing with the sugar. And then she'll like open it and she'll come up to me and say sprinkles, because she like thinks the sugar is sprinkles and she wants to just eat the sugar. Ugh, excuse me. I made 44 coins or whatever. 44 monies. Looking for a way to pass time, or maybe you want to earn some extra coins while waiting for your crops to grow. When you have a moment, come visit us at the beach shack. Okay. We're about to get our fishing equipment and our bug catching net. Oh, I should probably... I don't know how much should I have in my bag. But I do know that I do just want to sell all of that. We can store that for now. Let me know when Uncle Jed texts you back about the Chinese food. Hello! It's going good. We're playing Coral Island today because I beat Wildflowers off stream. So, I'm trying to catch up to the point that I was when I last left off with Wildflowers. Yeah. I'm trying to catch up on my second save of it so that I can play it so everybody can see where, oh shit. I got here super early. So everybody can see like the ending of the game, or like the ending of the main storyline of the game. But I just haven't gotten up to that point yet. Well, this is my first time streaming this one, but I've played this game like quite a few different times. I just haven't ever finished the playthrough of this game. But I play on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I play Elden Ring. I stream Elden Ring, and then Sundays I do cozy game streams. So right now we're playing Coral Island. I was telling the mayor I didn't think anyone would want to visit the island until we got rid of the oil on the beach, but you proved me wrong. Welcome to the community. Thank you, Eleanor. Yeah, you're right. The island isn't like it used to be. It is what it is. Also play Elden Ring. Yeah, I'm streaming my first playthrough of Elden Ring. And right now, on Tuesday, when I stream it again, I'll be jumping right into fighting General Radon. I don't know, he was fucking kicking my ass on Thursday. Have you been streaming like overall? I started in July. So this is my 3rd month of streaming. Yeah. I play on PC and I use an Xbox controller. All right, so the whole point of coming into the beach shack is to get our fishing pole and our nice is to get our fishing pole and our bug hunting net. So I'm gonna skip this dialogue because I don't want to go through it. I mean, you can, but I probably won't take your advice because I just am streaming for fun. And if you start, like, suggesting that I join a Discord, you will get banned. We've had a lot of people come into the chat, like, spamming to get me to try to join their Discords and stuff, and I'm not interested, so. Now we can hunt for bugs and snails. Oh, oops. Oh, still got it. some more wood and make another little storage chest. The axe is way too big. And you know, unnecessary amount of axe there. I just play the game. I never paid attention to how big the axe is though, so I'm about to use it and then see. Because now I'm intrigued. That's not what I wanted to do. Oops. Although that can stay in there. I don't need the... This, and this. This. I try to keep it somewhat organized. Okay, let's see. I feel like it's not, well, no, I guess it is. It's like the size of her. It is a pretty big axe. I never paid attention to that. Like, I genuinely never noticed that before. Noah's going to break her hip. Yeah, I don't know how I never realized that. But sometimes the little details I don't pay attention to like that. But now I'm wanting to see like all of the all of the equipment, everything that she has. I'm trying to see the size of it. You need those. The size of the axe and pickaxe are the same as the hoe. Yeah, I realized that after using them. Like, after you said it and then looking at it, I was like, oh, that is obnoxiously big. Let's see. I'm so excited for Chinese food now. All I'm thinking about is Chinese food. is everybody else that I have not met? Maybe somebody's there. I think that was him. My name? My name's Oliver. Why? Yeah, this is a normal day on the island, I guess. Except now you're here. Yeah, the roots thing is making everyone anxious around here, including me. Oh, we can talk to Pablo again. I'm trying to persuade my cousins to expand the inn's business. Maybe they could add karaoke, let people choose songs, and sing along. They keep turning me down. Didn't see the potential, I guess. My cousins, well, technically the twins who run the inn are my cousins-in-law, but we just treat them like family. Thought that was pretty standard, but maybe it's just an us thing. Okay. Is in for 5. Okay. Are we meeting there, or are you gonna come pick me up, or how are we getting there? How are we getting to the Chinese? Yes, may I help you? My name is Luke. Pleasure is mine. I'm just coming to introduce myself, Luke. Interesting, moving to a small island from Tokyo is an odd choice. Either way, I was trying... Yo, Alexia here. How are you, my friend? I'm good, how are you? Either way, I was trying to think of that. And why now? But I suppose everyone has their own reasons. Good luck with everything. Oh, you're the new farmer. I was worried there for a bit about a potential competitor. Nothing to worry about, it seems. Also great, no complaints for the day. That's good. Walter and I own the vineyard, you see. Our clients are mostly abroad. Shall I send over a bottle? Yeah, if you want to. What's your plans for the day? Well, I just made plans to get Chinese food with my cousin and my uncle when I'm done streaming, and I'm super excited about it. What are your plans for the day? We're not making progress on the solution to the black roots. It's unlike anything I've seen before. Ling was also baffled with those natural phenomenon. Like, just cook some food and go for a walk with my huskies. Aw, I bet your huskies are adorable. Yeah, I started talking about Chinese food, and my cousin was... Then he started craving Chinese, so we just made plans on the spot to go and get it later. They haven't magically returned. Oh, hello there. You're Anastasia May, right? I'm sorry you caught me at a bad time, but... Just looking at this, it's so empty. My life's work. Displaying nothing is so high concept. It's great. I appreciate you trying to make me feel better, but let's stop joking around. This is terrible. That's a great response. Not gonna lie, when Millie told me the town was going to sell all of our collection, I was furious. It's not a feeling that I'm used to. The one thing I was good at that made me feel useful is going to be taken away from me. I couldn't stand it. Do you like dogs? I do. I have 2 dogs. But deep down, I knew the town really needed the extra funds to clean the oil spill. There wasn't much I could do about it. So I went back to my folks to cool down and think about what I'm going to do next. Then that's when I realized I had 2 options. Oh wow, which breed? So I have a Dachshund and I have a fancy mutt. I have a golden doodle. My fiance wanted a golden doodle and I didn't know much about them other than they were a poodle and golden retriever mixed together. And I didn't know much about them, but we have a standard size one, so she's a pretty big dog, and a Dachshund, so he's a smaller dog. So I'm kind of doofus poodle. She really is kind of a doofus. She's so sweet though. She got we actually yesterday we were in Geneva as well because I take her to the Geneva Commons area to get groomed, and they had like this special day thing going on, and so this year for their like discounted day, I didn't know what kind of poodle it was. I figured it was some kind of doofus poodle. My dog's name is Bella Chow, and other one is Goofy. Our dog, the doodle is Harley, and then the Dachshund is Sherman. But Harley got chosen as her dog groomer's favorite dog, and we got chosen as his favorite clients. So we got a bunch of free stuff yesterday from the place that we get her groomed. It was pretty awesome. Am I going to continue the pity party, or am I going to rebuild the museum's collection now that the town isn't in an immediate crisis? Oh, that's right. I'm going to rebuild the collection. He means I'm going to rebuild the collection. He's not going to do shit. I'm going to collect all the shit. By the way, I've heard some things about you. People tell me you're good at finding things. Now, I'm not too bad at it myself, but I can certainly use that skill of yours. What other games do you play here? On Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, I stream Elden Ring. And on Sunday, I stream Cozy Games. So right now, we're doing a playthrough of Coral Island, which is this game. People tell me you're good at finding things. Now I'm not too bad. Okay. I already read that. Oops. If you find anything interesting, why don't you bring it over? Sounds like a lot of work. No pressure. Just stop by whenever and we'll see if anything in your bag can be displayed in the museum. And don't worry, I'll have a little something for you as thanks for donating any items. So what do you say? Want to help me fill the museum with treasures of the island? That's what I like to hear. Yep, you're welcome, Scott. You're fucking welcome. Donate an item. Is anybody else in here to meet? Just call me Jack. I run the local ranch. Your lot has plenty of space to raise livestock. Once you're settled in, maybe we can discuss raising animals. If you have to choose any one game that you can play a whole year, which game you will choose? I don't think I could only play one game for a year. I get bored. I've played this game like, this is my 4th save file of this game, and I have not finished it. I have not played it completely through. So, the whole year. I haven't played if you asked me this like a while ago, it would definitely have been The Sims 4. But I've gotten so frustrated with The Sims 4 that I don't even really play it anymore. But let's see, let's think. I have been liking Elden Ring, but I don't think I would want to only play that game for a year. That would be infuriatingly stressful. Yeah. I don't know, I'm trying to think of like a game that I wouldn't get bored of, that like would have enough content in it that wouldn't be so repetitive for me to play for a full year. And I can't think of any game that would not get boring to me. It's like I've played Disney Dreamlight Valley. I like that game, but I got bored of it. And then they came out with like a couple expansions, and that still was like, it wasn't enough. And the expansions were kind of wildly priced for the low amount of content that they added to the game. These games alone or with friends? I play alone for the most part. I've had my cousin who's in the chat, I've had him help me in Elden Ring beat one of the bosses, because the boss just kept kicking my ass. So he said that I could summon him, and he helped me beat the boss. But I usually play alone. I didn't realize it was already almost 3. Oh, hey, I actually made a decent amount of money. I guess it was all that stuff. Need to corrupt you and get you into an MMO. Something like Final Fantasy. What's an MMO again? Isn't that like the like multiplayer online? Not ready yet. So close. Massive multiplayer online. Okay. I was playing one game that was an MMO. It was an RPG MMO, and that was Palia. I told you about it. You play for a year straight. But, which I've already told you this too. But, I got mad because I completed one of the quests, or I was like doing one of the quests, and it didn't update. And then I got mad because I didn't get the plushie that I was supposed to get. So it just made me mad at the entire game, and I haven't played it since. That one was kind of fun, though. That was a fun game. I could definitely play that. That was fun. And that's had some updates, too. So I haven't seen any of the new content in it. Maybe I should open the fucking game, and maybe I'll be able to finish my quest and get my plushie. forgot. I need to go. You're not welcome here. I gotta water my plants. This isn't wildflowers. Just because it rained yesterday doesn't mean the soil is still wet. Hello, all. Passionate residents of Starlet Town. Okay, I don't want to sit through this. Do you guys mind if I skip this? I don't want to sit through it. All this commotion is unnecessary. Basically, Pufferfish is like a corporation that wants to take over the town. The townsfolk don't want to let them. Some people get heated. Karen is a little disrespectful to Betty. So, quite the opposite. Actually, we're here to bail this town out. Enough with the lies, Miss Pufferfish. This is Betty. We can see all it. See what you are. Whatever. You can call me Karen, and please do elaborate, Miss Betty. I'm really hungry. Only JoJo were people. Farmland, not frackland people. We're an oil drilling corporation, but things are not always as one-sided as Miss Betty suggests. We don't need your dirty. If I may, Red Shirt, we can make Coral Island lively again by bringing in tons and tons of our workers here. Once we turn the museum into a storage facility for oil, expand drilling sites to the lake and across the beach, see where I'm going here? I can see plazas with vending machines around town, parks. Many of our workers will want to relocate to this dying town. Pufferfish can help Coral Island become a magnificent oil town. You see, creating jobs and attracting our internal talents. In no time, you will see this town alive again. Picture this, Pufferfish workers everywhere, chilling by the pier, inside fish and sips, enjoying life. Red Shirt. Look at the big picture here. Let's face it, nobody cares anymore about this charming little island. Let us bail you out, expand our operation here on Coral Island's coast. That will make this island a world-famous oil town. We're putting you on the map. All you need to do is say yes. And by bailout, you mean drilling around the island. Pufferfish's investors will make a hefty profit. Do the math. It'll trickle down to you people. Folks, let's cool our heads and nothing will be solved if we act out of emotion. Argue with Karen. I vote yes. Miss Karen, thank you for your time. Our door is always open, Mr. Mayor. Have you ever played Stardew Valley? Oh, well, you're definitely the type of player that would turn the community center into a Joja Mart like manufacturer. Oh, I know you. Pleased to make your acquaintance. No need to be confused. You don't know me. Or not that, like, you would buy the Joja Mart membership and then the community center would be turned into a Joja Mart, like, manufacturing storage facility thing. I'm Karen. I'm with Pufferfish Corporation. This island is dying. We both know it. These people, they're just in denial. We should just make the best of it. I guess the new neighbor isn't a ramen restaurant like I hoped. It's an oil drilling company. Oh, I can get the bag. Oh, fuck, what time is it? Oh, it's 8. Let's vote yes for Silica and routing a train depot outside of town. More money for shit little town that has nothing. What do you mean routing a train depot outside of town? Outside of what town? Black roots at the ocean should be a reminder of what would happen when we trust our livelihood with outsiders. Fucking fly. Your town. Oh, the one that I live in? Fucking fly. I hate fly season. Mayor Connor put me in charge of the town's decorations and landscaping. I like doing it, but it's a lot of work. They wanted to put a Silica sand train depot outside and hire like 300 people to ship sand. I didn't know that. When was this? I voted no because blah blah, dusty, blah blah, small town. Like 5 years ago. That's so stupid. Why did they vote no? It's dusty anyways. We're surrounded by fucking cornfields. What the fuck? And corn elevator. Yeah. What does it matter? My allergies, I never realized, like I've always known I've had bad allergies. But my allergies are so much worse living here than where they have ever been living anywhere else. Like, I've lived in Tennessee, I've lived in Florida, Oregon, California, New Jersey for a little while, Washington State, and here in Illinois, my allergies have been absolutely horrendous because of being surrounded by the cornfields and the grain elevators. Plano Molding wanted to put a facility in town also, and they voted no because too many semi-truck traffic. So they built it in Mendota instead. They're so fucking stupid here. They're so stupid here. Like, I like the little town life, but I sit here and think everybody here has to drive at least like 20 to 30 minutes minimum to get to a place of employment, because there's nowhere here unless you work at the school or you work directly for the town or the gas station or the bar. And that's it. Like, that's all we have to employ the entire town. Everybody, like, if you want to make actual money, you have to go outside of town to do it. That's fucking insane. I didn't even know that Plano Molding wanted to put a facility here. I'm mad that I can't have chickens here. There's no outside money either. All the money spent in town is our money. That is true. That is true. I like that. I like where I live. Like, I like the house that I live in. But if I could take our house and move it somewhere else, I would. I would. Thankfully, I have Pablo to help. Now that I have a lot of free time on my hands, I can finally give back to the community. Hey, I knew you would eventually make your way here. I've been in here multiple times, Mayor. I wanted to personally introduce you to the owner of the store. I already introduced myself to the owner. Imagine a Plano molding back in the field behind Grandma and Grandpa's. I'm not working there, but 300 people of 3 shifts of work is a lot of money moving through the town. It is. Like, that would have helped the town so much. Like, it would have not only helped the town so much, but it would have helped, like, people in neighboring towns that also have to drive a good distance just to get to a decent place of employment. I thought Kenny would have worked there. I would have had him working there. But, like, why wouldn't you work right down the street? You could walk to work. That's really infuriating, honestly. This field's behind Grandma's doesn't even enter the town. The town still gets to be what it is. That is true. Like, there is no entrance to the... Like, there wouldn't have been more semi-traffic. And even if there was, that would have directly benefited the town as well. Not that there's a place for them to, like, stop and park a semi to, like, go somewhere to eat at the bar or anything, but like, it would have helped the town, like, having more people come to it. They're just dumb here. They allowed 34 to get routed a mile out of town also. That's, yeah. I always told everybody when I was in the military, I told everybody that I was from such a small town. Look at East and West, 2 towns on 34 that simply have more money because 34 goes through them. Yep. But, like, I told everybody that I was from such a small town that when you're driving on, like, the one and only, like, 34, the highway that goes through it, when you're driving through it, if you blink, you miss the signs. Like, you miss the signs pointed to the town. Like, so you basically have driven through part of what is considered the town. But, like, the zip code is this town. But you have no idea that you have just driven through a town because there's nothing that goes through it that would attract you to go into town. Like, it's so stupid. I was telling Uncle Jed when we first moved back, like when I first moved back, that, like, this town will never grow. It will, like, nothing will ever happen here. It will always be the same little town. And he was like, oh, well, if they sold, like, if farmers sold their land and whatnot, then, like, it would, like, grow. And if they, like, if somebody came in with, like, a large enough offer and yada yada, and I'm like, no, it wouldn't. And, like, you just proved my point. Like, I wish I had known all of this because I would have told him, like, oh yeah, do you remember this? How it didn't happen? Because nobody wants the town to grow. Nobody wants the town to thrive. This town is so stupid. I'm just gonna skip this. I don't want to go through this. I just wanted to come in here to buy my bag. I already introduced myself to Sam. Oh, yeah, I gotta... I think I've sold the flowers. Oh no, I have flowers. Okay. Who should we give the bouquet of flowers to? Eva, she's standing right there. That'll be nice and easy to complete. Oh, well, okay. She didn't like it, but that's fine. I understand like people wanting to keep the small town life. I really get it, but it's like we don't even get the small town life perks. Like one of my friends lives in Triumph, Illinois, and that town is like so tiny. It's basically like the same as here. It's so small. But they can have like chickens and ducks and whatnot. You gave flowers to the heavy tat and piercing nurse. She's obviously not a flower girl. Yeah, but she was right there, so it was easy to complete the quest. I didn't think about it. Theo probably would have liked them. This is usually the season when a lot of fish eggs hatch. I had to release a lot of fish back to the ocean the other day because they were too small. Theo looks like a flower girl. He does. He looks like a flower girly. Yeah, she lives in like a very small like farm community, just like here. But they're actually allowed to have like farm animals. I'm not saying like she could have horses or cows or goats in her backyard, but she has like a pretty decent flock of chickens and ducks. See, we might just have to move to Pawpaw. Because I want to live somewhere where I can have chickens and ducks. I loved having chickens when I was in Tennessee. I miss it so much. Because we eat a shit ton of fucking eggs. I remember when my cousin moved to Earlville, they were saying that they can't. She was saying that they can't have them. She's not interested in having them. It really is. She was saying that for like Earlville's town ordinance, they can't. But people were doing it anyways. Like so many people were doing it anyways, and they were like trying to get it overturned. And I think same thing with Salmonock is that they were either trying or did get it overturned where you can have birds, basically farm birds in town. And like if you try to talk to the board or bring up like trying to overturn that town ordinance here, they just completely shut you down. So they don't care how many people want to have chickens or anything. They don't care. It's just like the few people who are on the board and whatnot who are like, nope, we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. Uncle Judd is one of those types of people. He's very against people having chickens, him and Aunt Rita both. And I just am like, I get why, to a certain degree, why some people would be not for it. Because I wouldn't want to live next to somebody who was having free range chickens. To be completely honest, it would drive me nuts. But if you just put in like the ordinance, a certain amount, like you are only allowed to have a certain amount of birds. And they have to be, like, contained. They can't be free-ranging. They can't be going into all the neighbors' yards. And you have to actually, like, clean up after them and not let it get all fucking stinky. Because that can happen. So basically, you have to take care of your birds and not just let them run amok. Then I don't see why we can't do that. But somebody like they posted on like the one of the Facebook groups about it and trying to see what they could do to talk to people about being allowed to have chickens. I told Uncle Jed once if I bought a house in town, I'd buy a house that backs up to a field and annex myself out of town. That's what I was thinking. I'd just get my house rezoned as outside Leland. That's what I was thinking. When it comes to a lot of the towns like that, when I go on walks and whatnot, I was like, if I lived here, that's exactly what I would do. So I would be able to have what I want and not have to deal with the town's crap. The argument is that Leland as a town doesn't do or provide any benefit for being in town. So why would I stay? Exactly. Yeah, Kenny and I, like, I've talked to him before. We've talked to my mom about it too. Where, like, she keeps telling us just to move to Earlville. Remember his name, but that's what he did on Main Street. Annexed his house. I think there's like a couple people who've had to have done that. Because there's a person on, not Railroad, is it Eddie? Because I know Railroad is where your old house was. But the other road on the opposite side of the railroad tracks. There's a house that looks like it, yeah, maybe, is it Lundy? I think so. But there's a house that looks like it would be considered in town, but they have chickens. It's the one like right as you're driving out of town. Like you're driving down Railroad and you turn and it's right on that left. I think they must have done that. Yeah, that's annexed up. Yeah, because they have chickens. And I was like, that looks like it would be considered part of town. But they have chickens. And I would definitely, if I lived there, be like, yeah, no, I'm going to do what the fuck I want. Like this. No, absolutely not. Mr. Hell's in the house on the other side of the tracks. That's what I was thinking. That a lot of the houses on, if I lived on that side of the tracks and had any of those houses right there, I would annex them outside of, I'd do the same thing. I'd be like, no, I'm not going to be considered in town. I'm going to be able to do what I want without the town restrictions. I just think the town restrictions are dumb. Did you know you're not even allowed to own rabbits in town? Because they're considered a livestock animal. So you're not, like, if you wanted to have a pet, the house over by the church is annexed as well. Which one? Not the big house by the parking lot, but the one next to it. Okay. I didn't know that, but I mean, I would do the same thing. 'Cause what's the point? If I could annex my house outside of town, I fucking would. But I don't think I can. The big one, the major one that caused a huff was the guy on Main Street. I'm trying to figure out which guy on Main Street. Because there's quite a few houses on Main Street that back up to that field. I know how to say who he is, but it would be rude to say it. Oh, you could just text me it. I didn't realize my bag was full already. Oops. I can go over to the museum and donate some of this shit, and then I'll have space. I muted myself in case I read it out loud. Because I read out loud a lot. I don't know what house that is, but I'm sure if I look on like the map, it would come up. Like, I'm sure I could figure it out. But I really don't blame anybody who does that, because really, what is the point? There's not a benefit to being a part of the town. The town doesn't want to grow. Everybody refuses to allow it to grow. Okay. I feel like all of those houses should be annexed out of town. Yeah, I was kind of assuming that it was like around where those houses are. I guess I don't understand why it caused such a huff, because all those house owners were like, "Oh shit, we can just do that." Oh, well, that makes sense. And if I was those house owners, I would do that. Honestly, if I was grandma and grandpa, I would have done it too. It would literally kill Main Street as in town. I mean, yeah, it would. It really would. But I guess, I don't know, I just look at it as like, maybe then allow people to do what they want. He bought an acre of that field and then annexed his house into it. Good for him. I thought I had sold those. Yeah, my mom keeps telling us that we need to just sell our house and move to Earlville, or she is like trying to get us to move to Ottawa, or like somewhere that has basically cheaper cost of living because like property taxes here are fucking stupid. But she like tries to convince us all the time. Do you know my grandma's house? Yeah. Yeah, that one. I like that house a lot. I was technically in town until Skinner bought it. I was wondering if that house was actually considered in town or not too. Cause like for that lot, like the lot that the house is on, that all that land going up to the like a certain line at the tracks, that is that house's lot, right? That's what I've always thought. Its own is agriculture. It can still have chickens. See, I knew he wanted to sell that house when Molly and Jay were living in it, but I don't know if he ever actually did. But I would have bought that. I would have bought that house if I had known that. I would have been like, sorry, brother. Sorry, Steph. Well, if they had sold their house to anybody else, they would have made more money on it, but... Oh, I didn't know that he sold it. Yeah, I would have bought that house. Well, I knew that JJ was moving because they were like, that Skinner was wanting to sell the house. I just didn't know if it actually happened. But I wasn't paying close attention to like any of the realtor sites or anything. Okay, Mark, I already know. You're going to tell me all about the mines. But yeah, when that was happening, I didn't know that like they were wanting to sell it. I didn't know if he had actually sold it yet. Or if he like kept onto it to keep renting it. It didn't go on a site. When Skinner wants to sell, he just sells it. Yeah. I mean, well, he knows enough people to be able to just sell it, like to sell like that. Because I was talking to, that was when my cousin Blair, when she and her boyfriend were buying their first house, and they were looking for houses, and that's when like if a house went on the market, it was scooped up super quick. So you had to like know somebody, especially to buy a house here in town. And it was really funny because she was saying like, oh, I don't know if I want to, he knows enough people that when a small house is thinking about being sold, he just asks if he can buy it. No site, no realtor. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, she was, when they were trying to buy their first house, she was like, oh, I don't know if we want to go as far as Leland. And then they moved to fucking Earlville. I was like, Earlville's farther than Leland. And same for when he sells, he just knows somebody like JJ wants a house and he just offers it to them directly. That's true. But yeah, I really like that house. I like your grandma's old house. I always thought it was a really cute house. And I would definitely have fucking chickens there if I owned it. That was one thing I was really sad about when we moved up here, was having to rehome our chickens. They went to really good homes. They went to one of my friends down in Tennessee and her mom, and they spoiled the shit out of their chickens. Like, they love their birds to pieces. So I knew that they were going to really good homes, but it was really sad because I had gotten, like, I used to be really deathly afraid of chickens. And then when we had our chickens, they helped me, like, really overcome that fear because they were really, really sweet hens. Gotta find a house on that sketchy incest road behind that. That house, I don't know what's back on that road, but I don't think anybody in town does either. Nobody goes back there. You mean like the little cul-de-sac behind there? One dead end road that runs behind my grandma's. Yeah, like where the road where like the big brick house is, like the big ass brick house on the corner. That road that like you turn on and it just goes and dead ends and kind of. Okay, yeah, yeah. I haven't been on that road since I was a kid. Since I was a teenager, because like I had friends that lived over there, but I don't know anything about any of the houses back there now. Could just do what Dan Moore did, what he used to do. Where he always had chickens in town and he didn't care. Some random turn off into Kentucky style road that nobody ever goes down. That's true. I don't care about all this oil talk. I'll care when they can supply us with better weapons and amenities. Oh, we haven't met you yet, Leah. You said you're a farmer, right? That explains the outfit. How cute. I know, I'm adorable. He was right on Main Street with chickens too. He was. He did not care at all. But like, he kept his chickens contained. His chickens always stayed in his yard. They were like put back up at nighttime in his little coop that he had. And he just did not care at all. Of all the places you could go, why on earth would you move here? Oh, that's a good question. I lived right next to Bob, who worked at Tony's, and Tony was literally on the board as the zoning commissioner. I didn't know all that, but that is funny. Oh. Clothing store. His little boutique. Did you notice my farming outfit for this one that I started out with? I did the black shirt and the gray overalls. You like having chickens next door to the mayor? Not giving a fuck. That's true. That's true. Well, no, because usually like you can start with any of these colors. But I decided to do this one because you like the black and dark color look. So I was like, ooh. I was like, I'll make it a little more appealing for cousin. So he'll be a little more interested. I do the red hair and dark colors. I like this game because like you can, like I like the graphics of the game where like you can actually tell like the actual hair color and stuff. Whereas like in Stardew Valley, I love Stardew Valley, but it's like the pixelated and like that's part of the charm, but you can't really see, like you can't really tell what you're wearing or what all is happening with your character. Although I somehow, when I was playing it, with the hairstyle that I had chosen for one of the saves, I looked like fucking Joe Dirt from the side. It was quite funny. Ah, we were so close. Oh, I got a koi. I like the girl from Wildflower, Flower Wild, or whatever. Nice hair and outfit. That is true. One of the cats found something to play with on the floor. I think we did meet her, right? So I know after I sell all my farming stuff, like all my... Well, I should probably just sell all of them and say fuck it. I'll get the crafting recipe for the scarecrow, so then I won't have to lose any of my seeds that I bought. So I don't want to plant them and then the crows get them. Hope it starts raining soon. The walking path could use a good rinse. Who else have I not met? Oh, I think one of the other kids. What the fuck is up here? Oh, her. I don't think I met her. Yeah, you could still play in the mud. I don't care. Emma. Okay, so the rumors were true after all. Welcome to town. We got a new scientist in town last month too. Can't remember his name though. Yep, yep. Alright, I think I've met everybody. Oh, no, not that person. I don't know if they just like updated the quest. Where like the welcoming one, where you meet everybody, is not a quest you have to do anymore. These people are ugly. Why do you think they're ugly? Start a lesbo relationship with the tattoo nurse you gave her flowers. Well, I can. She is one of the dateable characters. Where did that stranger go? They fucking disappeared. Oh, no, they're down here now. What the fuck? I vote yes for tattoo nurse. I mean, we could do that. Oh, it's Kenny. Kenny. He's a vegan. I heard you're looking for some fresh air away from the city. Well, I think you came to the right place. I hope you find it here. Fresh air, peace of mind, whatever it may be. He has a record in his purse. We pass on that dude, does he? So the person that I married in my first save file is... One, he has a purse. Two, he is practicing a record. Learner is this guy, Pablo. This pufferfish doesn't seem to take no for an answer. Whatever, I'll be ready for their shenanigans. That's who I married in my first save file. But I guess in this one it looks like we're marrying the nurse. Or she's a doctor. She's not a nurse, she's a doctor. And that guy's person. I can't talk to him again because I've already exhausted all the dialogue, so I'll have to wait until the next day, until tomorrow, to be able to talk to him. And then I'll look. I never paid attention to what he has in his bag. Alright, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing? Oh, I already did that. Okay, so I have no quest right now. There was supposed to be, like, I remember in the other 3 saves, I had the quest of having to meet everybody in town. Or, like, having not to meet everybody, but meeting a certain amount of town. Are you going to pick a husband or waifu without looking at that? Kenny was never an option in this game for me, because I have a real Kenny in real life. Husband, it's husbando? Oh, husbando. I didn't even notice that. Many of our guests had been asking questions about the black roots on the ocean. We just know that it appeared out of nowhere after the oil spill. We can't do anything about it. Yeah, I know you can't. I'm the one that's gotta fucking fix it. She does. She's she is her mom. So they show the stretch marks because it shows that, like, she's had a baby. I have those same stretch marks. You know. That's crazy detail. Yeah, I have those same stretch marks from popping out a child. Yeah, so they keep talking about the black roots. And that's part of, like, the main storyline of this game is, like, the black roots. So those, all the roots over here, all the roots in the ocean. And soon, at some point, we'll be able to start diving. And then you can meet mermaid people, so you might not want to settle on Dr. Yuri right away, because there are mermaid people that you can have relationships with too. But we'll get like something in the mail from this doctor, Dr. Ling, and she'll have us do some diving. Not worrying around, I've settled on Dr. Tattoo. Okay. Dr. Tattoo it is. I guess that's her new name, too. And I'm just gonna sell all those. I'm gonna keep the wasabi. Excuse me. We'll just plant these. And I guess if we lose some, we lose some. Yeah, I regret, in my first save of this, I regret marrying Pablo. I would have rather married somebody else. Because I don't, like, it's not that I don't like his character. I just like some of the other characters more. Like, his brother Raphael, I think, is an adorable character. And, Baku is his name. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but he's an adorable character too. Ava is really like adorable character. She's a baker. Mark is actually supposed to be, he's like really rough around the edges at first, but I guess he turns into a teddy bear. Raphael, he's an adorable character. Theo is a pretty adorable character too, but he's one of my favorites as well. Him. And her. I guess I could probably try to look at, oh, oops. It looks like a Korean pop star model. Do you mean Korean pop star model? Oh, he's got a flute. It looks like a flute. Oh, that's what you meant, a recorder. Okay. I get it now. I was a little confused for a second. That's a fucking recorder. Oh. He does look like a Korean pop star model, like a K-pop dude, but he's an astronomer. I don't know. He's super adorable. He's got like some really like fun storylines. So this one's your favorite, huh, Yuri? Winner right there. I feel like she's just the winner because of her tattoos and her green hair. And maybe her nose ring. Say hello to new waifu. She's really stuck up. Leah is. I guess I could start the new day. Hopefully I'll be able to get my fucking scarecrow. Yep, makeshift scarecrow. There we go. She's using a plank of wood as a purse. She can't be that stuck up. Is she? I wasn't paying attention to her purse. I don't like her very much as a character, so I don't really pay attention to her. Oh yeah, it does look like wood. I never paid attention to that. Here it is. Scarecrow. Oh. Yes, I've put me in this world. I troll the fuck out of that stuck up bitch. Blank of wood having ass. She is like, she's really not that nice of a character. I mean, maybe she like grows on you. I don't know. Like on other people who maybe like pursued a relationship with her in the game and like maybe she like turns out to be nicer. I have no idea, but every time that I have like spoken to her in the game, she's just been like stuck up and kind of rude. So I never really became friends with her. All right, let's go see what we can get for seeds. And we'll get this garden really going. I mean, I'll find her. And we'll talk to her and you'll see. Okay, she's over there. Ling, Randy, and Leah's mansion. We'll wait for her to come outside. And you'll see some of her dialogue. She's not very nice. This is it, right? Yeah. We'll just sit and wait. And I'll eat a honey mustard Pringle. What's bad about getting more money, even if it's from an oil company? Besides, the sound can be a little less boring too with their promises. Okay, that dialogue wasn't too bad. Lily, yes? I haven't seen you around here before. Are you new? Some of the stuff that she says is like really rude. We have a dark clothes, dark haired backup waifu. I was kind of wondering when I like talked to Lily, I forgot about her character. But I was kind of wondering what you were going to say. After we talk to her. Who's over here? There was a stranger. A farmer, okay. I'm Kira. See you around, kid. Met her, right? Oh, no, maybe I haven't. Okay, you know, I hadn't met Millie. Have you met everyone? I think I actually might have met everyone now. I think I have. Emma and Dippa's house. I don't remember Dippa. We want tacos. Fish tacos, vegan tacos, burrito, guacamole, tortillas, sriracha sauce. The chat demands the streamer get us tacos. Do you want fish tacos, vegan tacos, a burrito? Which tacos? Fucking fly. Oh, the burrito. All right. Oh, there we go. Dippa. I'm Dippa. Oh, a corporate employee. And now you're a farmer. What a twist, huh? I don't remember her character. Well, the fun part of this game is they're all bisexual. All the dateable characters are bisexual, so anybody can date anybody. To convince Dr. Tattoo that, but that girl, she was already ready. Maybe if I give Dr. Tattoo a burrito, she'll like that more than the flowers. Where is she? Is she at the... She's not at the clinic. She's at her house. Is that an acceptable use for the burrito to give to Dr. Tattoo? You're thinking burritos as far as superior to flowers. That is true. Whenever I was dating, I preferred food more than I preferred like getting flowers or something. You're so kind. Thank you. She did. She liked that more than the flowers. Betty is a strong woman, but even so, I didn't think it was a good idea for her to attend the pufferfish opening. I'm not sure where to stand on this pufferfish thing. Anyway, I hope they pay good tips when they're getting some coffee. Mama would be happy feeders are full. Your farm is just over the creek, right? Yeah, it's right over there. Oh shit, I forgot I wanted to go and get seeds. Fucking fly. If you keep running around behind Dr. Tattoo, you're gonna end up on Twitter. No. I'll see if Lily likes flowers. Yep, thanks. Hello, Cedric. Stop trying to eat my sweatshirt. I mean, I like flowers now. I do have to say, though, burritos are better than flowers. Excuse me. gosh, it's already 4. And Esther has not napped. It just leaves the garden with one random one. I don't have any other seeds. I do have the wild seeds. I don't know how long those take to grow, though. Just I was wondering if you were going to say anything about it. I cracked myself up. Alright, we'll see what all of this we can donate to the museum. You're gonna have fun when it's time for us to adopt a pet and you get to help decide on what pet we get. Oh, I have rewards. Well, I guess I could have came here first and gotten my potato seeds. Oh, I know. We have to do more with the fucking museum. I don't know. I don't know. Want to know the options until it's picking time. Oh, I was gonna show you. Because, like, there's pets, like, sometimes you'll see them in here, but a lot of them are in here, like, they're in the animal shelter, and you get to pick one pet, like, you only get to have one. But, there's quite a few options. If you don't want to know, then don't rewatch the beginning of the stream, because I went in there and I was showing the pets, so... But I think to pick a pet, you have to have, like, a certain town ranking. If I'm remembering correctly. It's been a while since I've played. But, our town ranking is 0, or it's not 0, it's an F right now. Oh, well, we don't even get to see it yet. We haven't progressed enough. But it's an F. And then as the town rank goes up, more stuff unlocks. So being able to adopt one of the pets will unlock. We're gonna get an owl like Hedwig. Well, there's no owls. We can't adopt an owl. But there is more than just cats and dogs. I'll let you know, like, there is more than just cats and dogs. I have a feeling I know what you'll want us to choose or what you'll choose for us. But, you might surprise me. But I have a feeling that I know what animal you'll pick out. I have a feeling it's going to be one of two. One of two animals. Is your feeling a new... Well... There's not a newt or salamander that's able to be adopted, but there is a reptile that's able to be adopted. And that is my feeling. My feeling is that you will choose the reptile. But there's also wild animal options. There's one, like, wild animal options. I don't like iguanas. Oh, well then, never mind then. Because I think it's either an iguana or a bearded dragon. But there's a fuzzy, furry, wild animal. Nothing like a bear or anything like crazy. There's not a ferret. Can I just tell you the breeds, like the options? You don't have to see them, but I can tell you what they are. We want Kim Possible. There's not a naked mole rat. Oh, Esther, refusing to nap. They have cats and dogs, obviously, because that's an obvious choice. They have, I really want to say it's a bearded dragon. I don't think it's an iguana. I think it's a bearded dragon. And then they have rabbits and foxes. And my guess was either the bearded dragon or one of the foxes is what you would choose. Okay, so we're getting a fox. See, I knew it. I was thinking either the reptile option or the fox. One of the foxes. There's multiple foxes. There's like a couple of them. So I won't show you the options for the foxes until it's time to get one. But that's just dirty. Make me think of Fox and the fucking Hound. Oh, it's Paul's birthday today. Fox, what are you supposed to think? I don't know, but that movie just makes me so sad. It always has. I know it has like a happy ending, but when that old woman drives Todd out to the fucking woods and just leaves him. Fucking kills me every time. I have those. That. Oh wait, they're closed on Sundays. Doesn't really have a happy ending. It just has a parting of ways, natural life progression ending. It does, but it's like supposed to be like a happy ending, like everybody's happy where they are now. Oh, now I think we're going to learn about the town ranking system, maybe. Yes, by the way. Oh, I think so. I think we're going to learn about it. Yep, we're about to learn about the town ranking. Sad movie that just goes, and everyone lived regularly ever after. That is true. Sometimes we got a B, but it was never an F until, I need to sit down and tell you what happened. Some time ago. That's correct, Mayor. As usual, every season we start by looking at why people visit Starlet Town. Visitors come here to see your museum, heritage sites, and ocean. The town rank we award is based on the condition of these attractions at the time of review. Today we're awarding Starlet Town with a rank of F. Say what? And there's old Karen. Hello? Listen, prepare all necessary documents and equipment. I found the perfect location. Last year, an oil spill from a neighboring island made its way here and wreaked havoc. Everything went downhill from there. Karen was there at the town rank hearing. They've been watching us this whole time. Those conniving pufferfish people. I'm all on board Team Karen at this point. You heard what she said the other day at the new pufferfish building. Their plan to rescue us out of their plan to rescue us out is to rebrand Starlet Town as an oil town. Just the thought of abandoning our legacy, the museum, ocean, and heritage sites, it's hard to accept. On the other hand, thinking about our town going under is harder. Our town used to be good, great even. Business was blooming, the town, it was lively. I'm afraid that unless we can increase the town rank back to A and regain the trust of visitors, we'll have no choice but to work with pufferfish. Refilling the museum seems straightforward and achievable. It will just take time. But healing the sick heritage sites or getting rid of those stubborn roots in the ocean, where do we even start? How do we even start? Everyone else already abandoned your heritage sites. Nobody cares about your town. It's F grade. Our town is in a difficult position. It's a lot to take in, I know. How about you join me for coffee? The walk in fresh air will do us both good. Is everything all right? Showcases your overall progress. Yeah, we'll head into the community center so I can see what grade we need the town to be able to adopt a pet. You used to be able to click on something to see. This is Coral Island, and that's the pier. Okay, well, I guess maybe it's in here. Maybe I'm just dumb. Oh. Yep. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's just telling me. There was something, like, I remember there being something where you can check to raise, like, what the fuck am I trying to say? What the perks were, or like the rewards for raising the town rank. See, there's some of the animals. What grade does the town need to be an improvement over the dog pound? Yeah, it's, Team Karen is right. I can't remember. I want to know. I'm gonna look it up. Okay, once you reach town rank E, which unlocks the ability to purchase a pet bed or pet house from the pet shelter, after placing the bed or house on your farm, you can then visit the shelter to adopt your first pet. For subsequent pets, you must also upgrade your house to accommodate them. Place the bed or house on your farm. Once the furniture is in its place, you can return to the shelter. For multiple pets. To adopt more than one pet, you will need to upgrade your house to make room for... Oh! That's new. So you can adopt more than one pet. Yeah, Team Karen is right. I'm going to start heading over. Oh, you might want to... We don't need new pets. Only one died. You might want to head over across the street. We took apart our couch and we got to take it out to the street because it was disgusting and completely torn to shreds from our cats. But so yeah, just head across the street. We don't have anywhere for you to sit down. And I'll get ready and head over there too. I'm so excited for Chinese food. But all right, I'll see you in a little